everyone, we're going to find the limit as x approaches 1 of x times f of x minus 1 divided by x squared minus 1. This is when f of 1 equals 1 and f prime of 1 equals 2. Alright, we're going to basically set it up using this formula. If I can set it up looking like this, I can try to find my f prime of 1. In our case, that would be equal to 2. This one is going to be a little easier. So this is what we have. Our denominator is x squared minus 1. So I can write that as x minus 1 times x plus 1. So let's do that part first. I'm going to write this as the limit as x approaches 1. And I'm going to write what we have, f(x) times f of x minus 1, and I'm going to use this x minus 1 here, and then I'm going to multiply this by 1. So I multiply this by 1 and spread this out. I'm just going to divide this up. It's going to help me to get it to looking like this. So this is going to be x plus 1. Basically, we have an equivalent expression here just by spreading it out. Another trick I'm going to do to get it again to look more like this is to write this as the limit as x approaches 1. And the algebra trick I'm going to use here is I'm going to take my x times f of x, this part, minus 1 here, but I'm going to subtract x times f of 1. And if I do that, I also have to add it. So I'm going to add it as well. So this equals 0. But if I write it like this, then we still have that minus 1. That's going to help us make it look like this numerator here. Because now I have it looking like the numerator here. But I want to split this up. So basically, we still have x minus 1. That was just taking care of this piece. And all I did was do a little algebra trick here. All right, and then we still have this 1 divided by x plus 1. Okay, from there, I can condense this now. So I'm going to take just this piece and write this the limit as x approaches 1. And write this as pull out a common factor x. So that's going to be x, I'll pull out there, and we have f of x minus f of 1 divided by x minus 1. So there's that piece. All right. And then for this piece, I'm just going to copy it down. So I know that f of 1 equals 1. So basically what I have is plus x, and that's just going to be times 1, minus 1, divided by x minus 1. All right, and then, so that's doing that part. And I still have my times 1 divided by x plus 1. A lot of little tricks here. Now, looking at this before I move on, because I don't want you to lose it, what is this really here? This is going to be x minus 1, right? Because x times 1. So let me just go ahead and write that there. That's just going to be x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. So this whole thing is going to equal 1. All right? So because I'm trying to apply the limit. What does this piece equal? This piece equals, looks just like, this is what our setup is, just like this. So this is going to equal f prime of 1 for this piece. And then we still have the x, and we have this. So when I apply my limit, this is going to go to 1. This is 1. This is going to equal 2. And this is going to equal 1/2. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to get this equals, and we're applying the limit now. We're substituting in 1. So that's going to give me equals 1 times f prime of 1. That was that whole big quantity there that we made it look like this. And then we have the plus 1. That was your x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 part. And then for that last piece, we had 1 divided by x plus 1. That's going to give you, that was times, that's 1/2. All right, so we have 1 times f prime of 1 is 2 plus 1 times 1/2. So this is just going to be, this is plus 1. 3 times 1/2, and that gives you 3/2. And that is your limit. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.